Last week's video was all about different substitutions for white pasta, and as a follow-up to that video, I wanted to cover alternatives for white rice. If you're going to lose weight and keep it off, you have to find healthier food that you actually like eating to these white rice and white pasta things, because they're going to spike your blood sugar and raise your insulin, and they're going to contribute to weight gain, and we don't want that. So be sure that if you're liking these videos and they're helpful and you want to see more, be sure that you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and turn the bell on to get notified every time I post a new video. That engagement means the world to me. So for all of these options, I'm going to be comparing them to a screenshot of 1 cup of white rice. I'll be doing the highest to lowest net carbs for each white rice substitution. Stick around to the end and I'll show you a really cool quick reference chart that I made comparing all of them in one glance, but please don't fast forward because I want you to learn how to do this for yourself. I want you to see how I work through this. The first substitution most people think of when replacing white rice is to switch to brown rice. You may be surprised by what you see. 1 cup of white rice has 45 grams of total carbs, 1 gram of fiber, so 44 grams of net carbs, 0 grams of fat, 4 grams of protein, and 205 calories. 1 cup of brown rice has 52 grams of total carbs, 3 grams of fiber, so about 48 grams of net carbs, 2 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein, and 248 calories. So the brown rice has even more calories and carbs than the white rice. It also has more of the good stuff too, like fat, protein, and fiber, so there's definitely trade-offs there. 1 cup of quinoa has 39 grams of total carbs, 4 grams of fiber, so 35 grams of net carbs, 4 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein, and 226 calories. 1 cup of barley has 43 grams of total carbs, 9 grams of fiber, so 34 grams of net carbs, a gram of fat, 5 grams of protein, and 193 calories. 1 cup of wild rice has 35 grams of total carbs, 3 grams of fiber, so 32 net carbs, a gram of fat, 7 grams of protein, and 166 calories. 1 cup of farrow, or is it farrow, has 37 grams of total carbs, 6 grams of fiber, so about 30 grams of net carbs, a gram of fat, 7 grams of protein, and 169 calories. 1 cup of broccoli rice, you may have never heard of that before, but it's pretty good, has 6 grams of total carbs, 2 grams of fiber, so 4 net carbs, a gram of fat, 2 grams of protein, and 35 calories. And a cup of cauliflower rice, which is kind of growing in popularity right now, has 5 grams of total carbs, 3 grams of fiber, so 2 net carbs, a gram of fat, 3 grams of protein, and 34 calories. Okay, let's sum it up with this chart that I made. As you can see, each white rice alternative definitely has its pros. I think that quinoa, barley, farrow, and wild rice are pretty comparable, with farrow probably taking the cake based on all of its numbers. Cauliflower rice is lower in carbs and higher in protein than broccoli rice, and personally I think that the flavor blends in better with most dishes, so I do prefer cauliflower over broccoli rice. Cauliflower rice is really easy to make in the food processor, and it's a lot more affordable to make it yourself than buying it pre-cut in the freezer section. All of this in mind, there are many different combinations of these alternatives, all of which are going to be better than white rice. I've even seen riced sweet potatoes before. The takeaway is the same from the last video. I love food, I love eating food. The more food I can eat and stay healthy, the better. So for the same caloric equivalent as a cup of white rice, I can have 6 cups of cauliflower rice with way more fiber and fewer net carbs. It's going to leave me feeling fuller for longer and help prevent me snacking after that meal. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, let me know in the comments what your single greatest takeaway from this video was, and what's your favorite white rice alternative. I would love to know. Don't forget to check out all of the resources and other videos in the description. I have a ton of stuff on there, lots of free stuff for you. And if you get any value at all from this video, please be sure that you hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.